crimes are baked in every show. Mysteries rise and truth unfolding. Ready, set, it's time to go. We stand the time to go. Whistling through this battering news. Makes this story solving the lies. In this kitchen, secrets are broken. With a spark in our eyes. In the broken baker's kitchen, the secrets crumble like stone rise. We'll sift the blues to find the news. With a spark in our eyes. The broken rise. Broken rise. Welcome to the broken baker. Get ready. Let's go.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whoever you are, what, if any, you are, and welcome to this slightly delayed Stabuday where I played the wrong intro, didn't I?
Did you?
Oh,
You
yeah.
played the regular
did.
Broken Baker one.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
It's that beauty morning stage is set. Angels by my side. We're all set to jet. Lights flashing bright, crowd starts to cheer. In this moment, magic's near. Beautiful angels, stars of our show. Stabuday morning, ready to glow. We laugh at clips, British madness inside. In this moment, everything's just right. Music starts, beat takes control. With every move, we're reaching our goal. Angels in spotlight, shining so bright. In this moment, feels just right. Together we dance in perfect sync with laughter and joy. We're on the brink, angels and I, a team in flight. In this moment, everything feels right. The stage is set, the moment's near. Our show's about to start. Let's make it clear. It's angels by my side. We're ready to ignite.
good
I'm
morning,
gonna-
good evening, good afternoon, whoever you are, whatever you are, what, if any, you are, and welcome to this Stabuday morning show, slightly delayed because I'm an idiot. Jamie was yelling at me backstage
I
just
did,
before we started
actually.
the show. I might
Like
have been
always.
crying. So this will be
I'll
a
own
hard
up to
show
that
tonight.
one. You gotta yelling at. Also, I noticed the date on it too. You love just going crazy. It says June 29th, July 5th.
Well, it's one of those dates.
It's
I
not one of
mean-
those days at all, is it? No, it's like the
It's
6th.
It's the 6th. Are we going to start the
Oh,
show
you-
again? I'll turn this. I'll turn this stream around. I don't care.
I was gonna say, did you get infected with a with experts pushing button thing?
I don't know what happened. I was looking at it yesterday and I tried to change it, but I can start out by saying, "Hey, Connie," for becoming a member. And I don't know if that's how you
thank
say your name in Denmark. Connie is what we call kind of one of those girls who hangs out with all the bad guys and make trouble.
I
It's a
also
Connie.
agree with what
It's a Connie.
Valhalla said. According to that intro, I might be on the wrong stream.
Well, you're the most female of people here. Your estrogen levels are higher than mine.
That's
Restless
true.
mom, don't mock me. I'm an old man. You're just going crazy. Yeah. Welcome to the stream when, if any time it exists. Well, if if Jamie keeps acting this way, it might turn around, and we are 69 viewers right now. Oh my god!
Hey,
Oh my god.
there we
Giggity,
go.
giggity, giggity.
And
Jesus.
as you can see, Mo is doing her taxi duties again today. She has 45 kids. It takes a lot of taxiing. So we got a replacement Mo. We call her Jess. It's kind of the same, just with fewer wigs.
Yeah.
And this week's guest angel is also kind of like Mo, but with a little more facial hair and fewer wigs. T-Rex.
Howdy, howdy.
And you all know her. You love her, even though she's mean.
Yeah.
Jai Mai.
I'm mad at you.
You're always mad at me.
How do you know?
What else is new?
Yeah. Oh, it's a day ending in a Y. So,
Weird. Huh?
What are we... Valhalla is up? Jesus.
I
It's
know.
early for him.
Are you okay?
Well, he
we
did
send help?
fall asleep during FNL last night, to be fair. Pop back
Oh,
on just to yell at Baker and then go back to bed. That's actually a thing that happened.
Hey, Dringer on the coast. Didn't see that name before. No, I'm not a grandpa. I'm just an old, demented man who can't remember when my show is supposed to start.
That was my favorite. June 29th and July 5th. It's one of those days. No, it's not. Big.
Well, it's you know,
Close.
For a
Jamie, do you know why
27-year-old,
you don't
Baker
get any
looks a little
laughing
rough.
lady today? It's because you're mean.
No, this was before I made fun of you. So you told me no laughing lady today.
I am not a grandpa. I am a father of two beautiful young women, but I'm not a grandpa. So I'm just old. 27. So yeah. Thank you, Wicked Boogie. Wicked Boogie had been spreading hate speech on Twitter today,
About what?
Did he call you a
stating
Swede?
that I want pancakes with cream cheese.
Oh
is-
yeah. That would be the worst thing for you, huh?
Wookie. Are you
Jamie,
trying
it's Saturday.
to
I'm
start
going
something?
to the rodeo. Yeehaw! You wouldn't know about them because it's beyond your driveway. Why don't we go honky tonking? And why don't you laugh at my jokes anymore?
And that was written in all caps. He's yelling at you,
I
Jamie.
know. Zach,
He's
come on.
mad.
It's Saturday. Enjoy yourself.
We got Formula One qualifying in a couple hours.
It's in an hour.
Wow.
You may be a grandpa soon. What do you know? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Fed.
That's a pretty far flight. Just saying.
Yeah. And now do a southern accent. I
Yes,
can't do it.
please.
No, because this is Saturday. We are here to have fun, but also share important news. I know a lot of you Americans don't understand football because you think it's a sport played with your hands. It's kind
It
of like when
is.
Dave
I
showed
promise.
that video the other day of a girl not scissor kicking, uh, spin
Scissor
kicking
kick.
a bottle open and said, "Oh, Europeans can't understand it." No, Americans, we have these things. We just open bottles with our hands. We have evolved to have opposable thumbs.
Yeah, but that gets boring. You
I
can
know.
keep it open.
I know Darwin sailed around the Americas to get to the Galapagos Islands, but evolution has some hard lifting to do. She was holding a flag in her teeth and kicking the bottle open. And she wasn't even a real blonde. So, again,
Well,
America.
if you can do it, why wouldn't you show off?
Oh.
I would.
Oh, Lefty.
Lefty.
Good morning, Lefty.
Jesus.
I'm not going to read that, Lefty, but thank you so much.
So terrible.
Okay, smart guy. What should we call American football? Hand egg.
And egg.
It'll make sense. But because Jamie is very interested in sports, and she's been talking about these past 2 weeks with the European Cup. She's been going on. Baker, what's happening? Can you please tell me about the soccer? What's the culture around it? And I've been saying, but Jamie, Denmark was beaten by Germany. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, but can you tell me about what goes on? So I thought, let me share a
Sounds
little
just
bit
like
about football culture.
Oh,
So
boy.
this is partly what goes on in.
Baker, if you don't
Where is
sing
it?
one of the songs that y'all sing in the stands, I would be very disappointed.
Well, that's a lot of nasty words, so I probably couldn't do it. This is in Köln, or as you call it, Cologne, because you can't say Köln. Euro 2024 fans can stay in the world's largest bunny ranch, where Smex workers satisfies 1,000 customers. Bunny
Whoa.
ranch in
Hope they tip
Germany is
well.
offering Euro 2024 fans accommodation for this summer's tournament.
Aw.
Football fans heading for this summer's European Championships in Germany could save a few quid by opting to stay at the world's largest bunny ranch. The 11-story establishment in Cologne is offering tournament goers accommodation at an affordable rate. That's nice of them. Hotel prices in the 10 euro 2024 host cities has already soared, with fans being left out of pocket by the extraordinary cost. However, a bunny ranch in Cologne, it's easy to just say Köln, is lending a helping hand to supporters, giggity, with prices for a bed starting at just 169 euros a night. So that's roughly $175 or something like that. The Bunny Ranch is set to serve over 1,000 customers per day and is located in the city's red light districts. What's more, the digs come with amenities that almost certainly won't be available at alternative accommodations, with a close proximity dancing bar and a nightclub
Stupid.
also on the scene. It'll be music to
Self-censoring
the
this is hard.
yeah. It'll be music to the ears of Scotland supporters who are heading to the city in the North Rhine-Westphalen region for their second group game of the competition. Steve Clark's side will take on a fellow Group A opponent, Switzerland. Switzerland beat them in Köln, with Scotland fans expected to travel en masse. Blah 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 blah. That's not the Tartan Army. I don't care about that. So that's Jamie. That's what the Euros is about.
So it's the Euro
Sounds
Cup,
good.
right?
That's the Euro Cup, and this is a Euro Cup. It's not like the World Series where no other team in the world participates, but American,
Oh
Canadian
my
teams participate.
goodness.
Listen, the Japanese play in the World Series too.
No, the Japanese team doesn't play. Japanese people play.
Yeah, Japanese and Dominican.
Yeah, they are legal in Germany as well.
They're
You
legal?
play Switzerland today. Bet they make great money at the brothel, bunny ranch too. I bet you. Actually, whenever they have the Grand Prix in Hungary, they build a pop-up bunny ranch. I believe it's
Built a pop-up button.
yeah, because
There's a lot of popping
people
up
are
happening.
living near the racetrack, and instead of them going into town and starting all kinds of trouble, they just build a big old bunny ranch at the race ground so people can because it's Hungary.
Why not? Why not?
Sure.
There's a
Sure.
whole
Put up a bunch of tents.
We know
when-
Sergio Perez might do well there.
well, maybe.
Well, he has a tendency of only being able to do well in countries that don't have human rights.
Well, that's something.
That's something.
Are those Nevada places really bunny ranches, though? Many people don't consider it smecks if you wear a rubber hat. Well, Fedorowski,
Okay. That's a
of
different
course, I
take.
have no idea about any of that because I'm a good Christian boy, but
Mm.
not medical advice. But raincoats might be beneficial in certain situations.
Yeah.
Your oldest pup is from Hungary. That's nice.
Aw.
There was a series on HBO about the famous bunny ranches in Nevada. I saw one. I was such. It's just so weird because we have like what do you call them, like champagne clubs, the high end, well, not that high end if you come at the wrong time, but the dancing clubs in Copenhagen. You know, the scam where they try to claim you, oh well, you drank 5 beers more and the girl drank something, you have to pay a exorbitant amount of money.
Oh.
Those are in Copenhagen and Aalborg. That's the big party cities. But other than that, if you want to go to a fun house, it's normally some kind of dingy place near a country road where you don't really want to come. So we don't have anything like the bunny ranches. It's not illegal to sell that stuff or buy it. It's not like in Sweden where it's okay to sell it, but it's illegal to buy it. Swedes.
Oh. That doesn't make any sense at all.
No.
Oh my
No.
god.
Because
Wait, so
the
only
US
the guys
gets to
get in trouble? Is that what you're saying?
only the John, yeah. Because the US gets
Ah.
to do things that don't make sense and the world has to acquiescence, like football or Fahrenheit or imperial measurement or electing potatoes for president. We elect potatoes as well, thank you.
Jeez.
So stupid.
Oh,
You're so
happy
stupid.
retirement day.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
from Ohio. I hear that's a nice place.
It is a nice place. Thank you.
Oh, you live there?
I do.
I heard it's flatter than a pancake.
What?
I mean, yeah,
Ohio.
it's not mountainy or anything, but it's
I don't think
okay.
I've been there.
I've been
At least I'm
right
not
next to
from
it.
Michigan like this one.
I like it here.
Yeah. Of course you like it there. You've never been anywhere else.
I have been other places. So,
I mean, it's
Don't
kind of
start
hard to be other
rumors.
places when there's like a force field around your driveway.
I mean, there is now because I like it here. Like literally here.
Literally in this spot.
In this spot. I do like this spot.
I love going to places where there's mountains because, again, we're the fourth flattest country in the world. So I love mountains. It's just weird. That's why I like being at Dollywood because it's inside of all those mountains. It's a great place to walk around and look at the nature. It's not that fun after 8 hours walking up all those hills, but
Yeah.
You know, I saw when we were at Dollywood, I saw Baker stop and look at the bald eagles, and he was just looking up, and he's like, "The sound of freedom." There was one tear. It just rolled down his cheek because he was thinking about, oh, I have to go back to my socialist country.
no, just like Swedes, we have ample bosoms in Denmark.
Ample
Because,
bosoms. Okay.
When we went out and acquired girlfriends back in the Viking age, we took
Quite. Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. Continue.
no, we just took those with breathable hips. I would love Washington State. Washington State, that's on the West Coast.
Yeah.
That's where grunge music was born.
Was it?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's Seattle.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I could believe
Yeah,
that.
that's true.
Where it did
Hey,
nothing
I'm
but
American.
rain.
I don't know my own history. Well, it
I
happened
don't.
more than yesterday.
This
so
is
it's
what he
not
started.
really
This is
yesterday.
This is what
Yeah,
he
but
started
that-
doing last night that caused Valhalla to come back to Baker's stream just to yell at him.
Was he doing a southern accent and mocking all of America?
Yeah. He put his head down and he just starts, oh geez, these Americans don't know their history.
He just
I think
claimed they
he's
never lost a war, and that's wrong.
he's talking
Yeah.
about me specifically, by the way, all the time. It's me.
No. The
I'm the
expert doesn't know
problem. I
anything.
know. It's me.
Yeah. At tea time, we all agree.
To be fair, I brain dumped a lot of the history stuff that was taught in high school.
Well, at least you learned some of it. The expert claims that the Galapagos is near Africa. Chaos coordinator, I was on X earlier this morning. I was going in for my pre-stream nap, and Caffy Daffy got me
Oh
riled up.
no.
And then,
Uh-oh.
What'd she do now?
well, she just claimed that video we all know is true. That she has the metadata, so she knows it's true. And then some other reporter told her, "Oh, where did you get the metadata?" Well, I have the real. I have it too. What program did you use to verify it was real metadata? Did you use an iPhone? Tell me you didn't use an iPhone. Did you use this one so you could see all the Photoshop going on in it? She didn't really answer after that.
No, of course not. Because someone did
Yeah.
go through the metadata and posted it
Yeah.
on Twitter like right after that came out.
Yeah, and then some guy went. I think he went on Fox yesterday or the day before and talked about how you could see all the pixel doesn't add up and stuff like that.
Yeah, it
Learned the
doesn't make sense.
Appalachians are part of the same chain as some of the European back when Pangea was a thing. They are the oldest mountains in the world. Actually, they are so old that when they were formed, they were taller than the Himalayas. But
Mhm.
because it's so long ago, and they were part of the Pangea, when it split up and the erosion happened, it's those round mountains. It was I think it was the tallest mountain range in history. But because it's so far ago, so long ago, it's eroded down to well, it's still pretty hilly for me, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. But it was actually where the Pangea broke up. So that part would have been on the. Yeah, it would have been up along Spain and stuff like that. So it probably kind of connects with the Pyrenees if you look into it.
Hmm.
Too much grunge music will make you lose your mind. Just ask Kurt Cobain. Zach,
But true.
I won't say too soon because
Too soon.
good one. Mount Saint Helena. That's a volcano, isn't it? Isn't that the one that blew up in the 80s and had that big mudslide and killed a ton of people?
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, I should wait till I get on a program with some Americans that might know
I wasn't alive yet.
one of the biggest nature catastrophes in that country.
Yeah, to be
Same.
fair, I also wasn't alive, so
I wasn't alive when we lost the war against the Germans in 1864. I know we
Right,
lost the
but
war
that's
against it.
Well, yeah.
This
depends on
mudslide
when it
killed
was.
a ton of people.
so the way I don't know how history's taught in your area, but when I went to high school, it I don't want to say stopped, but they rushed from post World War II to modern day. They rushed it in a 2-week period.
You have 200 years of history. You can teach that in an afternoon and still remember it. If there's no cliffs in
Oh no,
Denmark,
that's
how
like
do
2
you
or 3 years of history classes.
how do you perform Etastupa? That sounds Swedish. We don't do that.
Jeez. That sounds Swedish. We don't do that.
Baker, I was looking on my globe for Denmark. I found it, but it was difficult. Yeah, it's because we are a well-hidden secret. Because it's not the size of the country, it's the motion it makes in the ocean. Thank you so much, Holly Mac, for the 5 gifted memberships.
How many super carriers does Denmark have?
We don't need any. We made you pay for them.
That sounds about right.
On Braun Dorsey, Toy Lacarissa, Tommy Bernhard, Wrestler's Mom, and Carla Brikowski was gifted memberships by Holly Mac. Thank you so much, Holly Mac.
Burkowski.
Because we smart people like that.
Mhm.
But no, we're taught history every grade. I think we start in maybe the 3rd grade, and then we just taught every year.
I think we started like real history in middle school.
Mhm.
In elementary school, they just kind of like they're just trying to teach you how to write and read a little bit.
Yeah, they're more around things like Martin Luther King Day, and like they go by like the holidays and teach you things that way.
I mean, to be honest, while I was in school, I didn't want to do any type of school, so I didn't pay attention or listen to a lot of things. I like more stuff now that I'm an adult. Like, I feel like I'm learning it all over again.
Well, I
Morning,
loved history
David.
so much. I read the history book on the first day of the semester when we got it.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
I see that happening.
You know, it's one of those things where I feel like I've learned more now through like YouTube documentaries and whatnot than I ever did through the 12 years of primary school and college.
And good morning, Tamily, and enjoy the gym. I went to the gym today and I did a little bit of workout and a lot of stretching. My knees are killing me.
Are they feeling
So,
better now or?
No, my knees are still killing me. I'm old.
Oh,
They
Jesus.
do rush us through history post WW2, the civil rights movement, and it was during high school. Yeah, but I know about your civil rights movement as well. We taught about that, how Rosa Parks didn't want to get up, and how German shepherds and students at Berkeley isn't that great friends, and Memphis isn't a good place to smoke a cigarette on the balcony. I know all of that stuff too.
Yeah, but you know what people are doing in high school? They weren't like excited about history class. Maybe
I
some were, but
was.
not
I
anybody I
loved
knew.
history class.
I think I preferred history over like math.
Math is awful.
I love math.
Mm-mm.
Thank you,
I
Mr.
like
Meathook.
math.
Always giving me, yeah. Well, I have to lift you up, Valhalla. That's why I'm down there. Remember your monetization stream? Look at you now. Well, Aaron Hack, I do remember, I believe it's the 7th of September last year. It's gone fast. Yeah, 7th of September. I believe it was my monetization date. No, it was just before, because before I'd been here a year. So that's good. Yeah, I love
Just gotta
history.
keep
History
that
is good.
momentum going.
Of course you were.
Oh.
You are the people that I assume would. You and
Yeah.
Dave.
Well, we have those kind of history teachers too. When I went to teachers college, I wanted to be a history teacher, and the teacher who taught the class started out by showing us that we have a party that's called the Radicals. They're not radicals; it's just their name. Um, and during the Second World Kerfuffle, they might have enjoyed a certain painter with a little funny mustache a bit too much, and they had, when the government said no, we're going to close ourselves down, we're not going to cooperate anymore. One of their politicians said, "I'll do it," and he might not have had the best time after the kerfuffle. And this teacher was, "Oh, but he did so much good to save us." No, he didn't. He sold our country. He was just like Quisling in Norway. No, we just didn't understand it at the time. I think we did. That's yeah. No, because you're retired, Dave.
Yeah, decide what you're gonna do, buddy.
Yeah. Biology, not my thing. I hate it.
I liked science. I was more into science than like history and math and stuff.
What's the average CPM in Denmark? I have a ton of friends that streams in England, and the CPM is 1/3 of ours. Seems ridiculous. It's because my CPM is counted on me being in Denmark. It's not counted that I have a majority British or American audience. So
How dare you?
yeah, my CPM, well, it's gone down a big chunk. I normally I could be maybe at $10, and I think I'm down to maybe $5 or $6 now.
Maybe if you stop calling a majority of your audience British, it would help.
Well, aren't you just Brits with a funny accent?
No, we
No.
needed them in 1776.
Yeah, but how many of you really did that? Because every American I talk to says, "Well, I'm German American," so you must have arrived later.
I mean, I know my ancestors were here at that time. My grandfather had traced our history back. But
Oh, thanks, David.
I also live in New England where like it all started, so
Plymouth Rock didn't. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me.
Oh my God, stop.
that was like the
Yep.
guaranteed like 3rd grade field trip around Thanksgiving is to Plymouth Rock.
Yeah.
Someone asked me what the crime rate is. I don't know how we see how the rate is.
Your crime rate in Denmark?
Yeah. Well, our crime rate is going up. We had 338,000 people breaking the law versus 289,000. So it's 17% up. So
But what laws were they breaking?
well, that's it's
Just like everything?
it's especially sexual crimes is up 14% and violent crimes is up 16%.
What's
So
down?
but we had an amendment to our sexual crimes, so you have to give consent or implied consent, and that changed a lot of the grape laws.
Could
What
you
is
give an
implied
example of
consent?
implied? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
What is
Implied consent. Oh god.
Implied consent.
Here's the whiteboard.
for us. Yeah.
Why are we drawing pictures?
I'm keeping this PG for T-Rex.
Okay.
Oh, for me, I see.
He is
You are the
a
youngest.
baby. Yeah.
When,
Okay.
when the male bee is out flying around and he wants to put his stinger into the female flower, if the female flower
I don't think
says,
that's how that works.
"Go away," no, that's not consent.
Okay.
I'm following
Very-
so far.
Okay.
If it says, "Oh my, that's a big stinger you have," that's consent. But if she doesn't say anything,
commenting on it is consent. Okay.
well, yeah, well, I don't know. I never tried it, but maybe the male bee has been out, taken her to a movie, and
Okay.
and might have just rubbed her thighs. He didn't say anything. Put his hand on the thigh, and he might have said, "Do you know stamps? I have a collection. You want to see it?" And they go back home, and then they end up in this position.
The bee has a stamp collection.
Yeah, we're keeping it PG. And instead of closing her flower, she might open up it a little more, and the small what do you call them? Blades?
This is
No, you don't.
terrible.
The small leaves on her stem might grab around the bee and help the bee put in the stinger into the flower. That's implied consent because in
Okay.
her action, she implied she was willing to do it.
I feel like that's gonna get abused.
No, because when you are sitting in court, you have to talk about, did you do this motion? Did you do anything? Did you punch him? Did you push him? Did you do... So, believe you me, it's never fun having those cases, especially implied consent cases, because how is a boy to know if she doesn't say no? And that's the problem with the law, because if we don't hear a no, is that a yes? Well, don't go to a lot lizard and gag her just to say, well, I got implied consent. But we have to
I
evaluate.
wouldn't know.
Actually, in the law works, it says if he pushes up her hips or do...
It got specific, apparently.
Yeah, but you need that, because in the start it was just, if she didn't say yes, she said no. But then you have, if she was pulling him down and participating in the act, all 2 seconds of it, that's implied consent. So yeah, I actually have, they are asking them, but did you do this? Did you do that? And talking about doing it, no one does it better.
Hello.
Ah,
Hey, Mo.
There she
Hi.
is.
Yeah, I had mom taxi duty, and apparently everyone was driving the speed limit. I don't know. I thought this was America, but
Apparently not.
people are probably a
Yeah.
little hungover from partying since Thursday.
well, yeah.
And just to make sure I had it right, yes, Mount Washington erupted in the 1980s and melted most of the gletsjers. Thank you, Jamie. I was right again. And you said that never happened.
So it's not global warming.
Oh,
Well, I don't know. You don't lick the stamps in a stamp collection. That ruins them. Have you no
what?
culture?
The stamps are all sticky now. They're all stickers. Why would you lick them?
Well, the bee brought the flower back to his house to look at his stamp collection. You know.
I really
Did I
hope
miss
so.
a story
Something.
here?
You missed something. You did.
How many Quaaludes do I need to take to catch up? Because I am all the confused, which is not unnatural, but
Baker was
great.
talking about implied consent, so we asked him what implied consent actually was, and he drew us a picture, and it was very fun.
Yeah, and
Oh,
American
great.
Dreamer, she actually doesn't need to remove her own clothes, but as long as she, for example, when you are lying there, and as you're women with a common sense, and you have those granny panties on, and if you lift your booty to help him get them off, it's implied consent.
Oh my goodness.
Baker, does this
my
story
favorite
also
thing.
end with your teacher dying, so it's okay? Because I'm just
No,
asking
no.
for a friend.
I'm just teaching people about the birds and the bees. Hey, Tom
My
Gillis.
favorite thing is Baker said that granny panties is the definition of common sense for women.
Well, it's
Well, I mean, they do go up to your bra line. They make a seamless piece,
Yeah.
and they have their own like textile tenacity, so they're not gonna
Textile.
yoink right
I
off.
don't
Well,
get it.
Okay, see, women don't wear granny panties; they wear Spanx, and you need at least 3 Sherpas, like a can of Pam, and dedicated force to get them things off. So Baker has not been out dating for a while.
is birds and bees different in Denmark? No, in Denmark, birds aren't real either.
Wow.
Oh, thank goodness.
No, that's legendary racing. That was what I was telling. That's just what I told T-Rex. No chloroform. It won't be. No, you can't use that for her not saying anything. Even if it's a lot lizard, don't do it.
I agreed, and then I turned to Valhalla, and I was like, "Well, there goes our Saturday night."
Yeah, exactly. Why did she wear her crown? What is it called? It's not letters.
What?
Petals. Crown petals. That tight. She was
What?
asking for it.
Oh no!
Oh my God, don't.
Wait a minute, where is it? I am confused.
Well, no, you
Did you-
came into a show.
Did you erase the picture already?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it.
Oh darn! I'll have to rewatch and then be still confused. But it works.
All it was here's the bee, here's the flower, and when the bee asked the flower back to its house, look at the skin collection. I don't know why that's so funny.
Baker, that's probably why most women aren't into stamps anymore. That's where you're going wrong. Go scratch and sniff stickers.
I just don't.
Well, in the bee was in the flower was like, "My, what a big stinger you have, bee."
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Apparently, that's
lord.
also implied consent if you comment on the size of the stinger, also.
So
I didn't
Wait,
see
but
that.
is it if they say it's too small?
yeah.
Does it have to be
is
a
it still
nice
consent?
compliment? A positive one?
Zach
Can we
used a
please
standard
just find
NDA.
someone who found out their wife was a furry and asked Deborah how to help them?
Oh no!
Zach
Oh my
uses a
God.
standard NDA form when I meet a gal. Then form UDC blah for first kiss consent. At that point, I whip out my CNTSNT 16439-345 CNT
It's
432,
ridiculous.
which I have them sign on camera.
It's
Good to know.
getting there, unfortunately.
I mean,
out here in
he's-
this crazy
Hero
world.
is wondering if my
Zach is
title for
prepared.
Legal Shenanigans Theater was too much, and now I'm realizing it was just enough.
Zach is very well protected as no woman has gotten past the second form.
Aw,
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Imagine being people coming over here and thinking, "Oh, that's the people who covered the Karen Reed case. Let's see what they're doing."
Oh, I'm sure they have reels and reels of our content for, this is what the internet made Karen not guilty for.
I don't.
Look at him. Look
I
at
don't
him on
put the-
Saturday acting fools.
I don't put shade on granny panties. It's a reasonable choice, especially if you live a place where it's a little bit colder. Make sure no urine tract infections.
That's not how that happens.
I am putting a
But
stop to
that's
this
adorable.
Trooper Paul of gynecological stuff. We are no.
Look, the
Well,
thing-
it was
thing
the
is-
epidermis of the granny panties that keeps all of your, abrasions in and such.
Keep away UTIs.
Baker's good with history.
And
I'll give him
UFOs.
that.
Nope.
But he's not an OBGYN.
You know,
Oh,
we have to
that's
keep it warm to not get into UTI. What are you talking about?
We have heaters, Baker. Those little hand warmers do magic.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, but then you have a toasty tuna can. That can
Warm tuna
First
sandwich.
you're
it's
mad
fine.
that it's moist, then you're mad that it's
no, Jamie.
it's warm. I can't please. No one can
I'm
please.
just-
me,
Yeah,
sir.
no one can
I'm
please
just
you.
Granny
saying.
panties are unfillable.
Oh.
Intuitive Karen just came here, and I'm so confused. Aren't we all?
It's Stabuday. We just we just turn the
Saturdays.
cameras on and go.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know much about it, but I have a flashlight, and I can go in there, take a look, rummage around the tuna can, rattle it a bit.
Oh my God.
Don't call it
So
that.
when Mr. Mo says, "Hey, should I watch this episode?" I'm going to go ahead and tell him, absolutely, yes, you should. You're learning all about my feminine mystique and all of the things from Baker.
Well, you can watch this show, or you could do like this guy did. A Missouri man steals $1,500 worth of Smix toys from a erotic shop.
Oh,
Why?
He looks like he
led
could
right
use them.
in.
He might need them.
Oh, he misspelled. Why? Just why? 314. You know, if
Are
there's
you
not
gonna
a no
resell
there
them?
somewhere on that
Area code?
body, I am calling shenanigans.
A Missouri man robbed an erotic store of several luxury buzzing things totaling more than $1,500, the police say.
Oh,
Christopher
luxury,
Booth,
huh?
34, is in custody at the St. Louis County Jail after allegedly stealing
Of course, it's St.
8
Louis.
Smeg toys from Hustler's Hollywood store in Berkeley on Wednesday.
Okay, what do those 8 adult sculptural objects do? Because they better fold laundry if 8 of them equaled $1,500.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, do they start your car in the winter? Do they take out the trash? I mean, what are these things doing that they're... What is 8 divided by 1,000? Someone with math skills do that real
Well,
quick.
with the prices Susan is paying, it's cheap because hers would
Holy
have been
God, balls.
Good Lord.
125
$2,400.
Mo.
Holy God.
125.
Okay, again, do they hold out the door? Do they order me something on Dine and Dash when I get done? Like, what in the hell?
Yeah, Kenneth Cottle. The Overland man is accused of taking the high-end Bossy toys, which retail for just under $200 each, and shoving them into a trash bag before leaving the shop. Store employees were easily able to identify Booth to the police, as he had been asked to leave the business a day prior after getting into an argument with staff, according to the local outlet.
He's a
The
very
allegedly stolen
identifiable
merchandise
person.
was manufactured by the Swedish Smix toy company, Lilo. After the police were
Nicholas on
contacted
this
by the
one.
employees, investigators were able to find the Bossy's toys for sale on Facebook Marketplace.
Of course.
Okay,
You-
I think we
what
need
did
to
I say
ask
about this?
Nicholas if Lilo is like IKEA and you get a couple extra screws and like pieces that don't go to anything included in your package, just as a Swedish treat.
Who
That's just
is on Facebook Marketplace searching for that stuff? Come on now.
Yes, I'll meet you at the police
Apparently
department.
someone.
$5 for your gently used sculptural item.
I've seen some interesting memes made out of people reselling these sort of things on Facebook Marketplace.
Why do you look it up on Facebook Marketplace?
That's
the
my
funniest thing is when you
too.
find certain accoutrement that would be worn in interesting areas at Goodwill.
Nope.
Those have been found
Oh.
at Goodwill a lot.
Well, you just look at it and you're like, well, there's a relationship that failed. That sucks. Anyways, moving on.
Yeah. Grandma had
Amazon-
all of these under her bed. I don't know why, but we figured give them to Goodwill.
Amazon delivered a
Aw.
package with my son's name on it. I write it in and called him at work and told him he had a package. When he came home, he opened it. It was a buzzing toy. It was the neighbor's.
Oh. Did you
That's
go
a
over-
package that might not get hand delivered. Just
Okay. See, and here's where I get upset about this because Mr. Moe said I was not allowed to get personal vibrating sculptures with KY jelly and give them to my HOA so that,
Aw.
the next time they screw us over, at least I would have fun. He said that could be considered sexual harassment. And I was like, I'm just spreading love around.
spreading love.
Yeah, but
that you
are they Karens? Because they might not take it that way.
They are
Well,
on
no,
the
but
board
they
on
were rings for
HOA.
their husbands, so I figured that at least someone was going to have fun as they're, bilking us of our fees.
Oh, Cindy Lou.
Yeah. Did you see that, Baker? Yes. Cindy went and Googled it.
Now I have
Okay,
to do it. See if it's the same degeneracy in Denmark. I haven't been on Boomer Facebook for a long time. Marketplace vibrator.
Okay,
I-
how
I get
come
those
everybody-
to stamp. Oh, I shouldn't show it yet. Stamp down when you build stuff with.
Melissa Joy says she finds them in storage unit all the time, but she doesn't resell or keep them. Right in the dumpster.
Well,
Oh, dang. I figured we could have some modern art. Come
As
on,
you
attach
should.
those to a wall-size picture of the United States of America where you found them. Make it a throwing dart game.
Especially the ones with the suction cups. Try to get it to like just stick on the
Hey,
wall.
I mean, lawn darts would never be safer. Can you imagine that backyard? Granny, this is the big King Kong. We're gonna need you to get right in the middle,
the
okay? Just knock
King
off
Kong.
knock off Long Dong Silver over there. Come on. Also, companies, if you're willing to try this game, I am available for market research, and I would like all the royalties for this idea. Contact me. Have my people call your people.
I just put in Mildo in Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
Let me give you the hits.
Oh no.
The first one
I
is ponytail extension and a Michael Kors watch. The next one is a vibrator to use with concrete. I don't think it's good for that. Well, maybe if you really into it. The next thing is super enzymes. I don't know what we do in Denmark, but we absolutely don't sell. Oh, there's one here, I think. I don't know.
You
What
found one.
no, it just looked like it. It was a bottle of face scrub.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because it says face scrub. I opened
It's
the post.
very confusable. Mhm. I get
Okay,
it.
Then we
I
have
would
some,
just like to point out that while I was
lingerie.
not in charge of the stream, y'all started talking about Dylans and such, and I put on a poorly shaped Reese's heart, and people are like, "Oh my Bob, this is terrible." Just like to
I'm-
point out, there's a
I'm
double
just-
Mo standard.
I'm just saying one has a post up for a package of fun balloons, and she has 2.25 stars. I wouldn't buy my fun balloons from her.
2.25 stars.
Look, ma'am, it's a
mean,
C
it's
and a
not
quarter
one.
cup. We just, we didn't know where to put the extra stuff, so we just shoved it there.
Sometimes I think I'm too good for this Christian channel. Then Mo talks.
Thank
was
you.
great,
I'm
though.
here to be
Absolutely.
the world's worst Christian and for you guys to feel better about yourself. That is my entire life goal.
The
And
whole
we're glad you're here too,
wore off
Aura
from last
Glad.
week.
Put in personal massager.
Yeah.
No, because
Yeah.
I tried massage apparatus.
Personal.
You have to add the
Personal.
personal.
Yeah, you have to say personal health massager.
Yeah.
We use code words.
Tuna can massager. I wonder if
Tuna
anything
can
will come up.
rattler.
Tuna can massager.
It'll be like, here's a can opener.
Yeah.
Well, there's a guy, Manuel Therapy, facial release massage.
Aw.
No
Maybe you
thanks.
can collaborate with the smile lady.
Oh my god,
The
that would
smile on Baker's face is infectious.
I can buy a massage chair. I should have that to
Ooh.
stream in. And
should.
then there's those massage guns you use when you're Muslims. We are not degenerate as the Americans.
Apparently.
Apparently not.
Okay, now go to Facebook Marketplace in his feed and see if they're degenerate.
Yeah.
Hotstone massage set.
I'm surprised because aren't you always talk about how open you guys are.
Yeah, but we don't sell our used Smack toys.
Everybody's selling
Well,
their
and
Well, I mean,
sexy toys.
this is
technically
why
that
you
guy-
guys.
They were
Listen,
selling
apparently hot
stolen
times
ones from
aren't
a store, so there's
Yeah.
we don't know that they were actually used.
apparently times just aren't as hard in Denmark as they are here in the States.
I guess.
Yeah, everyone's in love in Denmark.
Yeah,
No need for.
manual therapy. Yeah, the guy from Fawley Towers. Well, I don't know. Maybe they should have, so people easily can figure out instead of, oh, this is really buzzing.
So we
No,
need
this
an
rabbit with
enhanced
tuna
Fujita
can, like,
scale for women's massage sculptural items. I'm willing to take $100,000 from the U.S. government to do a study about how climate change and the EF, the enhanced Fujita scale doesn't work with these.
You're talking about living in a socialist country whenever you talk about me. I just say we never use one tax dollar wrong. We had a politician find out that we used $1 million to figure out why people clap at concerts.
Why they
Oh, to
clap
figure
at
out
concerts?
why.
Well, then another politician went in and said, "Well, we shouldn't be judges of what science tries to figure out. You're using $1 million to figure out why people does this at concerts. What if any application in real life does that have to do with anything? Yeah, but you don't have to ask those questions because I'm sure the scientist has it. No, just use it on the big C or I don't know, childlessness. Something we need to solve. I'm pretty sure the reason people do this is because we are rhythmic beings. Well, I'm white, so I'm not rhythmic, but
Yeah, I was about to say hard pass on that whole rhythm thing.
well, I can do the
white boy
white man
shuffle.
dance.
The what? Do it
I mean,
again.
even the white boy shuffle.
Baker's next video, him doing the Dougie.
You also,
the
you got the white boy sway as well, where you just kind of like rock back and forth.
Hey, we go middle school with it. We just go back and forth. That's how you do it.
Yeah, just
Bible
step side
and
to side.
Jesus space in between.
Yeah, we
Gotta
bought
leave
we
room
bought a
for
mouse
Jesus.
bridge. Yeah, that's right. And I can't remember. Was it 18 million Danish? That'll be 3 million American. We used to build a bridge for a mouse. Well, more than one mouse.
I
but still.
remember your mouse bridge.
You could just
mean-
build a sliver of a bridge. Mouse don't need a bridge that's wide enough to run 2 cars across. I should
be fair, we
if I
build
didn't
those
have
nature
kids and a
bridges here,
family
too.
and loved my country, I should move to the Americas because at least I could live in one of those states where I could own a firearm while complaining about the government.
That's true.
America.
Swayze
America.
is dead, yes.
Although you should see like the like rapid spending come October in the military, so that way they don't get their budget cuts for the next year.
Well, we did that.
The amount of things they spend stupidly.
We did it when I was deployed because we had X amount of money every month to use to make food for the camp, and the head chef we had with us apparently was given a task to try and conserve as much as possible so they could lower that amount for the next rotations. So we found out, and when he went back on vacation, we bought everything just to spend whatever he had saved. We had so much candy bars and cokes and stuff like that in the freezer. When he came back, he was, "Where's all my money gone?" Said, "We just ordered, made sure everyone had it good. You only been away for 2 weeks. How much money could we spend? Did you have extra money laying around?" No. Well, we bought a lot of stupid stuff, but people were happy.
Hey, little Debbie's will make people happy. I feel like I need to do a government study on this. But I am willing to do a in-depth study.
I'll join you on that study, Mo. Sounds
Sounds
great.
good.
They sell babies on Facebook. Oh,
Yeah, but I don't think
Jesus.
surrogacy is legal everywhere.
Yeah,
It's. I don't think it's illegal in. I don't think it's legal in Denmark, but I know we have one of those celebrity hairdressers, and he has, I believe, 2 surrogate babies. I don't know.
I don't know. It gets dicey here.
yeah.
Whose kids were dead? What? Did I miss? Did I kill someone?
What?
No, I think they were talking about your teacher's story where you called and said her kids had been in a terrible accident when
I
you
didn't
were
say a
drunk.
I said accident. Don't make us worse than we were.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going with what the mom was thinking. The mom was thinking accident, and she heard, "I'm never going to see my children again." And you're like, ha ha ha.
What is
Oh no.
I don't know why.
This is okay. This is why people don't get us sometimes, because I had to walk in the kitchen and I couldn't see what was going on, but I could just hear it. And I just hear, "You can buy babies on Facebook." and, then whatever we were just talking about, I was like, "What the actual?"
Does
heck
anyone want
is
a
happening?"
trial Griffin think it over for your teens who feel like they're totally ready for adulthood, maybe don't understand consequences? I'd be willing to rent out from the generosity of my heart a Griffin think it over. Much more effective than those robot or mechanical babies that we had to put a key in the back of.
Oh
A
yeah.
Griffin think it over is the best birth control ever.
Talking about thinking over it, Mo went kind of viral last week because she was talking about good kind of family loving. Dear Deirdre, it's only a matter of time until I have smacks with my stepdaughter.
Only a matter of time. Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Dear Deirdre,
is-
this isn't something I'm proud of to admit, but I went to bed with my partner's teenage daughter. At 23, she's actually nearer my age than my partner, but I know it's
Okay,
still
wait.
wrong.
Does
Wait
he
a
call?
minute, wait a
Wait,
minute.
she's 23, but
No,
it
he's
says.
23, I think.
Oh.
We'll figure it out. We'll read this.
Okay.
before-
Because I was like, why are you
it's like
calling her a
watching a-
teenager at 23? That's kind of weird.
It's like
Yeah,
watching a
also,
movie
why are we
with a
confessing
girlfriend.
our crimes in the sun?
It's like watching a movie with a girlfriend reading an article with Jamie. Who's that Ryan they're looking for? Why are they running off the boats now? Who's the guy who's shooting at them? Is this a war movie? What's going on? Why are they in those old uniforms?
What's happening, guys?
And now I'm not sure what to do.
And now you wonder
No,
why
he's
Jamie yells at
28 and my
Baker.
partner is 42. And we've been together for 3 years. That teen story doesn't matter then, or make
That's a
any
lot of.
sense. And I spent most of the week at her house. When I first met my partner, I didn't take much notice of her daughter, who seemed very immature for her age, out with her friends all the time. I always liked an older woman, and I was completely in lust with my partner. But over the last few months, our passions has cooled a little. I want smacks every night, while she seems to only want it once or twice a week. Lucky fella. In the meantime, her daughter started staying up late sometimes, confiding in me about her boyfriend problems. Sometimes she'll text me while I was at work or my flat. If I'm honest, I noticed she was a bit flirty and found it flattering. Like her mom, she's good looking, with a crackling figure and a beautiful long hair, dark hair.
A cracking figure. What?
Oh,
I think
yeah,
it's
that
something British
cracking
people say.
figure.
Oh,
Then
is
one
there any British
evening-
people in here? Because I'd like to know.
And yeah, Brits, please translate. Then one evening, she told me she'd split up with her boyfriend. My partner was at a work do. Again, Brits, please translate. She started crying, and I comforted her, giving her a hug on the sofa. Somehow, we ended up kissing, and she led me to her bedroom. That's implied consent.
Implied consent. Implied consent.
Although we
Oh.
didn't have smacks, I held her and we hugged and kissed. It would have gone further, but I stopped myself because I don't want to take advantage. Since then, I felt terribly guilty, but I also really want to do it again. And
God.
more. And she keeps sending me suggestive text. I feel it's just a matter of time before we have full smacks. Didn't he say they had smacks to begin with?
No, I think he said there was a countdown timer.
No,
It's
yeah.
just oh
If-
no,
if
he
you
did
went
say
to
to bed.
bed.
Oh, I went to bed. It's because I
Implied
implied
it.
too much. Sorry.
No, the title
Oh.
was what? It's only a matter of time.
Yeah, but it says, but I went to bed.
Oh.
Wait, is he saying she's a teenager and but she's
Yeah,
23?
She's 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
that throws you off because I thought this was going to
No,
be.
I think
No, he's 28.
He's 28 and she's 23.
Right, but she's okay. So she's
Don't
not a
think about it.
teenager.
It's
This is
Canton
fun.
math. It's Canton math.
not a teenager.
I mean, it is the sun. They gotta draw you in somehow.
I mean, we're not going to get Flipper Boy or any more Habsburg Jaws out of this. So I say groat and run away and possibly don't admit to crimes and cheating in the sun. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Or in your text
The sun.
messages. Or
Sounds like
Snapchat.
a soap opera.
Well, yeah, then don't be with the lady. Go be with the daughter. Like, come on.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean, yeah, that story was interesting and all, but we kind of just skipped over the fact that he's 28 and she's like his actual girlfriend is 42.
Do you hear that, Rexy?
Yeah.
So now you know how to get into the pants of the young lady. Just date
Yeah.
their mom first.
Date their mom first, and then you can hang out with the daughter.
It's so
Well, that way you will
simple.
know if
I
your
can't-
mother-in-law is going to be crazy, before you start the whole thing.
She's probably gonna
Like,
be
look,
crazy
I've
if you
seen
hook
both
up
of
with
you
her daughter.
naked.
I
You're
can't
Yeah.
believe I never
I
thought
love
of
you
it.
though.
Oh,
Got here late. What are we reading? Oh, we're just following up on what's going on in the world of Dear Deirdre. Yeah,
Dear
the Sun is
Deirdre.
a crappy newspaper, but it's free content. So his partner is a cougar. Yeah.
Yeah.
His friend is
Yeah.
a teenager. The teenager's daughter is 23. No.
What?
I use the,
Boosh, why are you making this more complicated? No.
I'd use the term
We're-
cradle robber, not cougar for that one. But that's just me.
What?
Yeah, I've always been a silver fox hunter. I've never wanted to date anyone younger than me, so I don't know how that works. But
Same.
okay.
Mhm.
It's not her baby's. Nope.
Oh my god, I would watch the hell out of that.
How I point your daughter. Yeah, that should be a no show.
Oh my god.
I thought you said you'd take them to your apartment and show him your him. What?
That's why they didn't
Mary.
go further. He didn't have his stamps with him. He's like, "Have
Yeah,
you seen this
she
one of
didn't-
George Washington?" And she's like, "Ooh, no, I haven't."
Ooh, that's sexy.
I have a 23-year-old daughter, but sorry, I'm married and she's gay. Well, Rexy, he will swing for the fences anyway.
Oh my!
She might change her mind.
No, but can you see the family reunions after that? Oh my gosh! Look, ma'am,
Yeah, they're like
I'm not going to dance
Alabama.
with both of you.
My daughter's father is 16 years older than you. Well, my dad was. No, he wasn't that much older than my mom. He was only 6 years older than my mom. It's okay. But I don't know how to draw this on the whiteboard. It's a totally cromulent story. You're just sitting there. Your way older girlfriend's younger daughter walks past and says, "I just broke up with my boyfriend."
Sounds like
Well,
bad corn hub.
Yeah, it does.
Giggity.
It does sound
Yep.
like, oh, someone got stuck in a wash machine. Help!
yeah.
And he did the most helpful thing he could.
I just imagine this scenario where the mom and daughter are sitting on the couch and the mom goes, "I think my boyfriend's cheating on me," and the daughter goes, "Mom,
pretty sure
I
he
need to
is."
tell you something."
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, the after school special interview on that would be worse than the Red Table with Will Smith where Jada's like, "Look, I had to cheat on you. It was experimentation." And he's like, and he's just crying, and you can see his soul die on the internet.
Paige, this isn't the worst thing we read in
That was
Dear Deirdre.
awful, but I couldn't help but laugh at that Will Smith interview thing that they did. I'm
Oh,
like, why
Paige,
did you
have
do
no
this?
idea. Oh yeah. Paige
I
hasn't
love-
been seen the worst of the worst that we've seen on this Dear Deidre.
No.
People will ask some stupid things.
My daughter isn't 27. My daughter is 20 and 22. I don't know where all these rumors starts. Did you all know they made Cornhub illegal in Idaho?
Well, they have potatoes to keep them warm, so I'm sure that'll work out for the best.
NordVPN, not a sponsor of this channel, but I heard it works. If you don't like your privacy. I recently was watching a Nigerian fictional series, and a woman married her father's second wife who was pregnant with his baby. I didn't think
What?
women could marry women in Nigeria.
I
Oh
didn't
my
think
God.
that was completely kosher in some African countries. But okay.
My
Hey.
cousin's 48-year-old cousin is dating a 20-year-old from Denmark. Super nice guy. Come to St. Louis,
I think so.
maybe.
Mhm.
Quite a bit. Single ladies, just know your lover could be in diapers, so there's still time.
Oh,
I won't put that in the minor. Sometimes I should read the things I pull up before.
Nah.
Like that.
Rookie move. Never read them. Just spout them out like when you're halfway there, you're like, I can't cut this off.
I can't do that because like me and my nephew are like 9 years apart, and I'm just like anytime I see anyone around his age, I'm like, nope. I saw him in diapers. No, thank you. Like,
Fedorowski, in Denmark, the age of consent is 15, but you can have those Romeo and Juliet things where they're like 18, 19, 20, because 18 is the legal age.
Yeah.
But it's very frowned upon when an older person dates someone under 18. We have a politician who is, I believe, 35, who dates a 15-year-old girl. Because
Oh,
that's totally cromulent.
Mhm.
That's lovely.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
absolutely lovely.
Tell him, Mo, you can draw it on whiteboards at Snake Island.
Well, considering my excited utterance has come back to bite me, I think I won't be adding any more to the compendium of needing to see weird people with interesting deformities.
Give it a week. You'll be right back at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
have
I
on
mean,
a
let's
live
be
stream
honest.
and something will slip out.
That's pretty much my entire gambit on YouTube.
But you also know what time it is. It's been roughly an hour, and Jamie needs to exercise. She gets a bit. It's the weekend. She gets a bit stale. She said, "Enough with that laughing, lady. I don't want it anymore.
Oh,
I
no.
hate laughter." So I said, "Well, I think she's funny. Yeah, I don't care. Find something else." So I found
Oh,
something
the
talking
hair.
about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what in the Tawny Katane is this?
Well, this is
Look
a
at that
little
hair.
tip for you ladies, so you don't need a little nip and tuck. This is to help you keep that face straight.
How many cans of Aquanet do you think it took to do that to her hair?
All of the Aquanet.
18.
All of
18
that.
and
Unless she
bet you
stepped
my
out in the
bottom
humidity
dollar
with
she is
curly hair.
wearing she is wearing that unitard over leggings. The fact that the entirety of the 80s didn't have just people look, after 6 kids, a strong bladder does not make, that would be torture. No, I just have to use the restroom. I'll be back in 84 hours. As anyone can attest, if they've tried to struggle out of a sports brawl while sweaty, this shit ain't coming off.
I
It's like the
cannot
onesies
attest.
that are coming back and button. I don't get it.
But
The
No.
flap on the
are we
back?
ready for the 1 hour break where we
Yes.
just get and everyone participate at home as well as on panel, because this will give you a little more longevity on that beautiful face.
Okay.
Every exercise program I know about works from the neck down. Not long ago, I taught a renowned plastic surgeon how to do this technique. And he said, Greer, it only makes sense. The facial
name's
muscles
Greer?
are just like the muscles in the rest of your body. If you work them they will respond too. He said that most people start to get sag right in here, and then it works under the eyes and then all over. So what we're going to do is we're going to
sag starts
stretch
right
the
under
face.
the eyes. Okay,
We're
I'm
going to
keeping an eye on
exercise
that.
the muscles, and we're going to lift and smooth out the skin. When you bring blood to the skin, you create more elasticity in the skin, which of course gives you a younger look. The name of the technique is called the lion. And some of you may know this, but we've added a few new things to it.
Oh no.
You're going to watch me first, and then you'll
Oh,
follow
Lord.
along. It starts with a low O, stretching the skin, the bottom part of your face.
Okay.
We'll then accompany it with sticking your tongue out.
I'm not doing that.
You can see the stretch. We will then look up so we can work underneath the eyes.
Lord.
And we'll hold our breath for a count of 8. Now, I'm going to demonstrate this, and then you'll do it along with me. Watch.
You have to breathe, really?
Wow. Bringing blood to the face and oxygenating the blood is the most cleansing thing you can do. Besides,
No, I'll
getting
just be
10
old,
years off the way
thanks.
you look.
With Mo.
Is she really? Wait, go. Never mind. Go back a little bit. Was she really sitting there in a unitard for real?
Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
The years off
Because
the
it
way you
like
look.
it panned back.
She was wearing,
Nope, yep,
yeah, she was
yep,
wearing the.
She was.
Like a full on.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I think the whole goal of
Oh,
that
that
was to
10
just
years
make
off the way
me.
you look.
I love the 80s. Oh my god, I love the 80s.
There it is. Yep.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is. We. Okay, did she consult Joel Guy Jr. as her cosmetic surgeon? Because who the hell said, you know what? No,
It
go
just
make a
makes
video on
sense.
that.
It just makes sense.
You know,
Try it,
It's,
Baker.
Oh man.
And I'm just happy Diva just got in time so she can do those. I've seen faces like that, but normally it's an obscure Japanese. Well,
I mean,
I wonder
Well.
how she looks now. She looks amazing because she did the lion.
She
oh my
better.
gosh.
I mean,
She's
I'm in
got to be her own
California, Timberland.
testimonial.
Fair
Size
match.
lady,
Candy
if me and the printer
Temple.
size lady get together, I'm sold. Printer size and lion out in public.
Prancer size lion and the laughing lady. Oh my god, the laughing lady was my
I
favorite.
mean, my thing is like if her facial expressions were designed to make me like laugh and like smile, because I felt the blood rush to my face. I didn't have to make those ridiculous faces. She did.
Well, it's very useful. And I was just kidding, Jamie. I did find you some laughing exercises.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Hey,
I,
here we
I know you
go.
need this. It's good for your abs.
Oh no.
My people.
I feel
Why have I never found exercise classes like that?
I feel like the
I think they do that at
ever-growing
Orange
ball of
Theory.
cringe.
I'm pretty sure I do that every day of my life. Why do I not have a six pack?
Well, because you didn't squat at the same time, and you didn't laugh.
You're genuine. He made her joke on the coffee.
To be very
what's-
honest with you, I could not do this because after 6 children, no, there will be no doing this in public until I make sure that it's safe around.
Well,
did she think
I'll
of,
just
like,
say-
you know what? Side squats are great. Let's add laughter and hystericalness to it.
Yeah, let's get that community theater laughter in there, because that doesn't sound fake at all.
No. Did you notice the guys didn't do it? The guys are like, I'm only paid $25 for this
Will you
BS
stop
thing.
doing
I'm not
that,
even
like
gonna
trying
do
to
it."
take a drink?
No.
Oh my god, stop it.
My thing is, I mean, how much did they pay her to do that? I hope it was worth it.
No, she paid them to be in her exercise video. It's gonna be the next big thing. Oh, I
It
got
really
this new
is.
idea: laughing lunges.
I am going to send back my little wall thing that's going to, help me punch things. I am going to start laugh squatting. I think my doctor will not be confused when I tell him, no, I saw it on the internet and I'm going to do the lion. Oh my God. Will anyone pay me $1 to do the lion in front of my doctor to show him how youthful my face is?
Oh, I will give you that $1, Mo, but only if you record it.
And bad duck, probably. Let's be honest.
After 6 months, if Mo did this in public, a bonus child might pop out. Could happen. Yes.
Just Stewie would just come running.
She was like, "Mother, what the hell are you doing?"
My kids ask me that a lot, but I mean, I think if I started doing the lion around the house, they would either get scared or start spraying me with holy water.
Let's get physical.
Instead of like the cat spray bottle, they're just like, "No, Mom, no, stop, chill."
This is what MG was doing when he got that bad crotch before he was supposed to be in Tennessee.
That's how he blew out a groin muscle.
Yeah.
He laughed too hard. He got too into the hilarity.
Oh my God.
Oh my booze.
Yeah, that was good.
What
did he say?
I bet she laughed like that when they arrested her for slaughtering her children. Booze just,
No.
we were on it's Saturday. We're having fun. Booze said, nah, I'll just go all the way to 11.
I'm just gonna take it up a notch.
Yeah.
We can go up from here.
Oh, have you seen the Prancer size video? Because if you haven't, that is America. That is what look. People like to make fun of my home, my America. But did y'all have Prancer size before us? Absolutely the hell no. So y'all need to thank us, because where else would you get this woman?
Tracy, we did both the Prancer sizing videos, both the initial one and then the updated version where she has a partner who
There's more than one?
has he has a tighter package revealing short on than Paul O'Keefe had in court.
Oh my God.
You could
Yeah,
count the razor bumps after he manscaped the last time.
Okay, but Baker, he was wearing zebra print so that the horses would think he was a natural ally.
Oh.
Your family has a museum in Denmark. We're from the South Islands. Which one of the South Islands? I live on the gateway to the South Islands. Lost my dad. I am planning a trip. Oh, you should come. But it's probably, is it Ærø? Probably that, because that's the big island in the South Sea. That's saying something, Baker. Well, we have a lot of new people here. Should we see if I can find the good old Prancer sizing so everyone can...
Yes.
I think it's your constitutional duty.
Wasn't the only one presenting. But I need the one from her website. It's here. Oh. We went to her website after to look up how much success people had with it, and it was a lot.
Well, she does want you to also stop eating meat, because apparently apparently eating meat is how your body retains all of its calories or something. And in order to get your perfect prance, you have to be meat. Well, you have to be a herbivore, I guess, like your horses.
Wait for the terrorized horses.
Yes, Roseman, you need to adopt all those horses, because oh my God, these horses have been rescued.
A home for
and then
every horse.
They're assaulted by this woman.
Ralphie, you better do this to your horses, please.
Is Prancer size actually a registered trademark? Because
yes, because she wrote Prancer size TM, so that's registered. No, maybe psychologically abused horses.
But they're able to run away, and no one was permanently scarred except those of us who watched the videos.
No horses were harmed in the making of
No,
this
well,
video.
I think a lot of horses was very surprised doing the making of the video.
Hello, it's me, Joanna Rohrback of Prancercise LLC. Now that Prancercise is in fashion, why not explore your
it's in
passion? Have a partner take part and develop some
Zebra is worse than I remember.
It is.
It is like the codpiece from freaking The Labyrinth. It is its own character, and I'm here for it.
Well, thank you, Baker, for circling.
I can see
it.
an outline. I don't want to see an outline, but
I
it's
don't.
like
No
going
one
past an accident.
Stop it. Don't try.
straight from the heart.
This is my mention wear leggings.
I'm not saying he stuffed his pants, but if this is natural, damn boy.
I just want to know how she convinced him to do.
Oh,
this.
that is. Don't.
Like,
Just
look
don't
at his
do
face. He's
Don't
so
look at it,
happy
Jamie.
doing this.
It's mesmerizing.
It's not mesmerizing.
I'm probably needing to take this sound off so I don't lose.
I was gonna
These
say,
poor
just
horses.
mute it.
It's even
Oh
worse
my
without the
goodness.
music. It's just two slow people in French that's running around in the field.
Running around chasing horses, scaring their horses. It was, and you can't stop looking at it, and you don't want to look at it. Ugh.
Jamie,
I'm
that sounds like a
confused
you
as to
problem
the
because I
actual
have
caloric
no issue not
benefit
looking at it.
of flailing your arms.
The princess puts the lotion in the basket.
Oh my!
There's 4 horses.
Yeah.
I'm
They're
like,
Like-
like, why? What is happening?
The horses are like, they're doing it again. We must get away.
Yeah, can we get away? Can we get away from
Oh my
them?
gosh, the horses and the turtles have gotten together and they're like, no more, no more. We have decided against this.
Please, Ralphie, please.
Yeah,
Please.
Yes.
we want to see the asses running around with you assesizing after them.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
Are they both wearing leg weights too, just to
Of course,
yeah, I think so.
It's
Yeah.
to
complete this ensemble?
got the optimal out of your.
Yeah, prancing. You got to get that prance.
You don't come
A
to
weighted
Hollywood
prance.
dressed as this guy. I don't know why.
With the zebra leggings, he was all ready to help. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm a zebra. See me prance gracefully. Horses, you're my natural friend.
No, this isn't crazy. This is Prancercise LLC.
Rosman, that's why we're watching the video, so you can learn the skills to do this.
I
Yeah.
feel like her little donkeys would like do it with her though. could
Or
imagine that.
probably do that braying laugh, and I would
They-
die. laughing.
They would just do it along with you.
Look, her arm motion, she's not into it. Look at the guy. He's like,
He's very
I'm
yeah. The
all
guy
way
is
to-"
much more graceful. He's galloping. She's trotting.
He's like, I'm way more committed to this than you are, hun. I don't know. I don't know why I assume they're dating, but I just
Oh, and they're
kinda
crossing.
have
It
to.
just-
So highly
Dressage.
coordinated,
Getting fancy.
and I can't keep my eyes off it, and it's really disturbing. As a man, I have since Paul O'Keefe, I haven't looked at another man's crotch this intensely. I'm thinking he's stuffing an apple down there.
An apple.
It's a snack for later, when he's done.
Where's Lefty? I need to know if it's an eggplant or not. He would know. He's an eggplant aficionado.
They're slowing down.
Oh, they're doing
They're
dressage.
revving up.
They're doing really cute routines. One's gonna, they're going straight to the Olympics. Prancer size is the exercise of the future we never asked for.
I mean, it's just so 80s. It's just
Oh, that one's going.
They're like,
You just had the drone for a very limited amount of time. If you didn't cut out the piece where the horse just shat on camera.
oh no.
I forgot the horse took a crap on the camera.
It's their only defense. They were trying to get them out of their field, and they're like, not even this will stop them.
Like, maybe if we take a crap everywhere, they'll step in it and they'll want to get out of here.
Yes.
We were the horses are just like, we were over here munching on the grass, and then these crazy people came in just running after us again.
This is
We
5
have
years
no-
old. It's not the 80s.
No, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Well,
that
I
makes
don't
me
like
sad for
horses, so,
humanity.
I would train my horses like this because I've been tossed off 2 horses, so I don't like them. So I would do
I feel like there's a story time there, Baker.
Yeah.
of what? You being
Of how
tossed
you got tossed off of 2 horses. Yeah.
I as a manly man, I had riding lessons when I was a kid, because I'm a farmer boy, and we were out near the farm I'm named after. And,
Not pause on the horses behind.
Yeah, good. Think of the horse's dignity in all of this.
Well,
I'm trying to look at you and you're telling a story, and there's just a horse a-hole in my face.
well, some people say I remind them of a donkey. But no, I had riding lessons, and we were in this barn. It was in the middle of winter, and I had a docile horse because I was the only one who
Really
could kick any life into it. And we were trotting around as you do into that big riding hall thingy. And outside, a car went by and it had a backfire. And that horse
Oh.
jumped 25 feet in the air, yeeted me off into a barricade. And I didn't like horses after that. So I stopped doing riding lessons because I was really scared of horses. And my dad wasn't fond of them because he got kicked in the face by a horse. And then we
Y'all had a
in-
farm?
yeah, well, actually, my dad when he was born, they had a lot of horses because when a certain element of our Teutonic Brotherhood came up and stayed with us for 5 years, they all the military horses back then. There was a lot of horses in the military. Were sent to local farmers and said it's work horses. No, it's not. It's riding horses. But so they had a lot of those because my granddad used to be a dragoon. But my story went away. In 5th grade or 6th grade, we went on a sleepaway camp with school, and we had some Icelandic ponies or something. Those weird horses that they don't gallop, they trot or whatever you call it. Weird horses. Look good, but they're weird. And they said, "Oh, let's everyone take a ride on them." And I rode maybe up one length and thought, "Oh, it's fun riding again." Went across, halfway down, this MF just jolted me into a fence again. So I don't like horses.
Chucked you?
Horses don't like me. It chucked me into a fence.
Chucked you into a fence.
Yeah.
What were you doing to these poor horses?
Nothing. I didn't start my gang until the 8th grade. So
He was
Okay.
fantasizing too close to the horses, obviously.
Baker was obviously wearing his line print leggings, not his, zebra leggings. So they thought that he was on opposite ends of the friend foe scale.
Yeah. Why don't you get yourself some zebra pants? See what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like the pattern. It's like a optical illusion.
Yes.
I'll say, well, the next time no, Valhalla doesn't have a horse. I can try with one of his goats and see if a big package and zebra pants works.
I bet it would.
Yeah, but no, I've
I
been
think it
forced off
would.
2 horses, so I'm not a fan of them.
All right. Valhalla, that's an idea for your next short. You put on some zebra leggings, you go out to your goats and see how they react.
Absolutely. I think that we need scientific,
You should hang
Wait.
out with your legs.
You should hold off until you can see if you can get the government to fund this experiment.
Well, my ex-wife used to do what's it called, the jumping thing with horses, and she bought a really expensive
Steeplechase?
No, it's probably not steeplechase. It's just where they run around on fields and jump over, I don't know, show jumping or something. And they bought a really expensive Arabian horse. Arabian horse is not the fun kind of inbreed. It's they get really, really, really nasty. So the first time I went to a farm and come meet the horse, it bit me. Stupid. effing-
That's why
They
you really
really-
don't like Lord of the
yeah.
Rings. Shadowfax never liked you. You're like, and he's like, and I also don't like Neverending Story because Atreyu had a horse and it liked him.
What?
No, it's not. It's
Never
the
Ending
sauce, it's
Story
the
is
jumping
great.
part. It's not the dancing part.
Well, like, what did you do to these horses? They've been talking about you. All these horses are just yeeting you over bridges and biting
I
you.
don't know.
Yeet.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I can't. I want to like horses, but horses don't like me.
They just want you out of their circle.
It's like going to Tennessee. People don't like me in Tennessee.
Oh, people loved you in Tennessee except for that one place.
Yeah, who leads a horse into a swamp? It's his fault.
True. But he was like 9. I mean, we can't blame Neverending Story for putting a 9-year-old in the middle of a swamp with a horse. But
Yeah.
true.
Well, we could. Yeah, Arabian. They are brats. It's crazy. Your dog looks like Falcor,
Oh,
the dragon from
awesome.
Never-Ending Story.
Aw.
I remember, I don't know, 6th or 7th grade, I read the Never-Ending Story. I just thought it was such a good book. I read it all in a night. It's a little bit a long book, but it's kind of, the title is a lie because I read it in a night.
Oh,
Who says the story ends at the end of the book?
there's the dad joke.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's not the one. Hidalgo was a great movie because it had a Dane as the lead actor in it. Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's the guy from Lord of the Rings, your favorite movie, who's Aragorn.
You're so helpful.
Are we gonna have to
Aragorn. He's the lead in Lord of the Rings. No, it's
I've
the
never made it
small.
through Lord of the Rings.
It's the small people out on a trek. No, they're just idiots. They could have taken a horse and ridden there in 2 days. No, let's make a 45 hours of movie about people walking. Don't do it. But
Listen,
Aragorn was the
Baker.
human. He's the guy who was in love with an elven woman.
You know, for someone who talks a lot of crap about Lord of the Rings, you sure do know a lot about it, Baker.
I read the
Mhm.
books, I saw the movies, and I then tried to watch the director's cut, and I would rather have a root canal in all of my teeth.
I'm sure that's not true.
Okay.
So ridiculous. Really?
If-
I mean, that bad? So you'd rather have root canals done?
Yeah, it was a pony. It wasn't a horse.
Yeah, I don't know anything else that he was in.
You don't know anything. Haven't you seen what's the one in London where he what's the one? Fedorowski, help me out. The one where he plays a Russian gangster in reality. No, that's no spoilers. It's a great movie. Russian. No. Fed. What's the movie where Viggo Mortensen plays that henchman for the Russian mobster in London, where that blonde chick finds the baby?
I want to say Rocky 7, but I know that's wrong.
That's not Rocky. No,
Rocky
it's
He apparently was in Leatherface in 1990.
Eastern Promises. Yeah, Eastern Promises. It's a great movie. If you haven't seen that, chuck it on the DVD tonight and watch it. But we don't own it. Then get a streaming
Sure.
service.
Yeah, chuck it on that DVD, guys.
Check it out.
Let's enjoy some more horse exercising.
Again, she is wearing a belt with leggings that by definition will stay up. So I am confused.
Yeah, but it's not
That's just
attached
right,
to the. It's not attached to the pants. Oh, now we can open it.
Partners and other creatures move independently. You can not only get fit,
That horse
can
looks
set your
so
spirits free.
enthused.
Yeah.
This is a massive moose knuckle. If I ever seen a moose knuckle.
Oh my God! Stop! Stop pointing it out.
It's hard not to. It
It
grabs
is
your
so.
attention.
That is. Come on, you should
It's
know
right
better.
there.
Only get fit. You can set your spirits free.
He did that on purpose.
It's very free.
I think it's because she had that massive camel toe in the first video. She said, "Honey, now it's your turn to be mocked on the internet."
It just
This was
in
only from
this
5 years
video,
ago.
I feel like this was actually the guy's idea, but he's like a little bit embarrassed about it. So he had the girl actually be the front person because he's way more into it. I mean, he just
Into ecstasy. I mean, if running would do that for me, I'd be really skinny, but I have never gotten that runner's high.
I
Maybe I'll
think
try
I haven't
prancercising.
done
I don't think it was the prancercising that got them into ecstasy.
why settle for mediocrity? You can prancercise
Ecstasy
your
got
way
them into
ecstasy.
Prancercise.
I think it was that guy down the road who looks kind of shifty, has a lazy eye, but says, "Yeah, I'll hook you up." And why he has a lazy eye, I don't know, but he does.
Like, why is that the go-to?
Like I said, if that's what it takes to be skinny, I don't want to be skinny. Yeah.
I'm good.
And I think she's related to Jen McCabe because I think Jen McCabe's dad was Mr. Ed. She had that long horse face.
Oh my.
Well, on that note, it's about time to do what we do.
Do what we do.
What?
How does a guy from Denmark know the English term? English term for what?
Yeah.
I really liked how Baker referred to American football as egg hand or hand
No,
egg.
hand egg.
I forget.
Hand
egg.
egg.
That's such a good term. I will start calling football hand egg.
You
No,
should,
don't.
because it's the only way.
Start a revolution.
No, because it's real. It's what everyone, because you could call it egg throw as well, because it has nothing to do with football.
I mean, you
People
do
gotta
kick the
confuse that
ball
with
at the
the egg
beginning,
toss.
So who's winning the soccer thingy?
I think Germany.
Who's winning the soccer thingy?
Wasn't there a big tournament dealy mabob that was going on where you tie but you still move forward, which I'm confused about?
Well, yes, and if you had been here in the beginning, I read that if you wanted to save a little on the travel expenses, you could sleep at a brothel.
It's only €170 a night.
Yeah, but it came with
Do they have a continental breakfast? Like, what are we looking at here as far as amenities? Like, do I get to use the hot tub too after I disinfect it, or like how many Lysol wipes
I mean,
am I
there's
allowed to
something for
bring?
breakfast, but you know.
Look, we have all the hot wings that no one ate last night.
It's no, it's the football thing is still going on. So it's I can't even remember when it ends because we
The
got
kickball
knocked out.
game. Kickball game.
Baker's like, I don't care. Denmark's out, so I stopped paying attention.
Oh, hello. I don't have a channel, but you guys see me in chat as Jedi Jess. I changed my name because Baker couldn't pronounce the last name. Do all the YouTube things for Mo and Baker, like subscribe, all that fun.
Hey guys, it's Mo, and if you want to join me today for Legal Shenanigans Theater, we will be starting on Taylor's Business. The first cut is the deepest. Rod Stewart, you're good for one thing, and it'll be at 3. So, yeah, I'm sure that'll be yellow very soon.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's not already.
Howdy, folks. I'm T-Rex. My channel is T-Rex Trucking and More. I do driving streams, pointing out the front of my semi, and also last week and moving forward, myself, Michelle Smuck, Melissa Joy, DJ Radis, and Nurse TT, we started a Saturday night panel show. It goes live at 8 p.m. Eastern, and it's basically our Discord conversations, but for all of you to enjoy.
So that will be demonetized faster than Mo.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Hi guys. Yeah, I'm glad you came today and join the Discord, and we have fun over there all the time.
Yeah.
It's nice to say that, of course. So that's all I got.
Movie nights, Sunday nights.
Oh yeah,
Broken
movie
Baker
night, Sunday
Discord.
nights in the Discord. Come join. What?
The rest of you, I'm looking for a new trial to start Monday if nothing else pops up, even though I really don't care that much about it. I might look. Well, I can just be honest, because there will be a pre-trial hearing in the Alec Baldwin trial, but I'm also getting a new tattoo to celebrate. I hit the 10,000.
wow.
So I'm getting well, I'm not. I'm just saying it for that, so I don't. Oh, you can do a 10-hour stream again. That's nothing new.
That's nothing new.
But no,
Fair
I'm
enough.
getting a new tattoo Monday, so I don't know. I might be crying because tattoos hurts. I don't know why I get
They
it.
don't hurt
Yeah.
that bad.
Well, and he said he wouldn't get no regrets,
Regrets.
but we're working on that behind the scenes
Yeah,
with a piece
and
of cheesecake at the bottom with the circle and the no sign.
Ah.
the
Where's it
Discord is if you're a member, it's in the members chat. If you're not a member, reach out to one of the mods and they will help you find your way to El Cordo del Disco. Because I don't know why I say stuff like this. I really shouldn't stream. My late dad would say Jen McCabe has a face like a horde eating thistles. Don't shoot me, I'm just the messenger. Holly Mac, I would like to meet you. Well, I don't like to meet him because he's late. I would have liked to met your dad. because he sounds like a guy that's fun.
Baker's gonna have a seance.
And yes, this is my problem with the Rust trial as well. It gets too heated when the Second Amendment gets into play. And I don't give a crap about a bad actor being an idiot. Because no way that Pew Pew could have done what the Pew Pew did if he didn't forget the
Yep.
first and most important safety on them.
Mm-hmm.
Why that Ian did a whole demonstration on that.
Yeah, you
Also,
Brandon Herrera did one too. So I
Yeah.
think it was Brandon Herrera who did it. So yeah.
Yeah, Ian bought like a like the same exact gun and did run through all the testing and everything. He did a whole video on it. It was cool.
No way
mean-
it could have happened, but I don't know. Hopefully, we'll find some funny little trial, or someone picks up have a link to an old trial no one really looked at, so we can hang out and Jamie stops yelling at me. But
I mean, you think that'll get Jamie to stop yelling at you? I doubt it.
Jamie's mean. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. It'll be what movie is it tomorrow?
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. Great
Aw.
movie. Annoying song. And it was before Will Wheaton became a nuisance to society. So go enjoy that one.
Yeah.
Then we're the second the double feature is Beverly Hill Cops 4,
Oh yeah.
which
is either
Ooh.
going to be absolutely ridiculous and we'll make fun of it the whole time, or it'll be decent. Who knows?
Or they'll make
Hey.
Canton cops look like jokes.
It's in the members section, Holly Mac. It's in the members section. You love Will Wheaton. Have you seen him on Star Trek?
He was a bit whiny on Star Trek, not going to lie.
A bit?
Yeah.
This is a bit wide. Did you think it kicked
I
off with
I was
that?
trying to be. I was trying to be.
That's like saying
diplomatic.
Mo has a bit of a potty mouth.
Most people think that Wesley Crusher is the worst thing about Next Generation, which I don't.
Exhibit are you referring to? I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor. All right, 100.
100.
Because it is 100%
100%.
correct.
Objection, Your Honor. So you literally built a cannon?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
All right. I'm in love.
Go back. Please do that again. Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no,
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
probably did. Everybody has.
So there-
Everybody has.